A shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is the brother Yatab Yahweh Allah coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. All right, Lord's will is edifying. But basically going into, this truth, all right, being taken away. All right, and that's part of prophecy. All right, we're in the year 2023. When the hopeful year, all the prophecies come to pass. All right, all the hopeful year, all is fulfilled. All right, and one of those prophecies is famine of the word. Okay, and as a spirit, me and the brother did a lesson the other day going into, wisdom and how precious it is. All right, precious in the terms of, it's worth more than any type of gold, any type of money on this side, because that's the only thing that's going to get us through. Isaiah 33:6. All right. Isaiah 33:6. Now, actually, let me just get that, since I'm quoting it. All right. Isaiah 33:6, because, you have a lot of those, preppers. You have a lot of those so-called woke, and financial guys. They put a lot of faith in their gold, their silver, diversifying their funds, basically like that dude, Andrew Tate. Moving out the country, getting out of the system, so to speak. But, Esau's grip, as it says in Daniel, all right, that it, also in Job, that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Esau's grip is all over the world. So it don't matter if you want to call yourself outside the system. As we can see, like Andrew Tate, all right, he's locked up. So there is nowhere that Esau can't get. All right, so the only thing that's going to make us stable, the only thing that's going to protect us, get us through these dark times, is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and this wisdom. Okay, in Isaiah 33:6, it says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." And, you have to know the difference. Knowledge, the knowledge is the scriptures, all right, understanding, that there's a lot of knowledge in here. There's dietary laws, there's there's rules on what to eat, how to treat your brother. Okay, there's rules on how to, act in certain situations when you're around evil people. There's a whole plethora of knowledge. All right, but wisdom is what? The application of knowledge. Okay, so learning all these things and actually doing them in real life. Okay, so it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times," and that's the only way we're going to be stable in these times to come and understand what's going on. While all these people, they're into the so-called wisdom of this world, the knowledge of this world, which the Most High calls it the foolishness. All right. They're going to be, in dire situations. All right. They're going to be in situations confused and wondering why all these things are happening when they stacked up their silver and gold. They got all these different passports, They're out the matrix, so to speak, but they're still, catching hell. All right. And they're still in an internment camp or whatever you want to call it. All right. And falling from disease, whatever the case, it's because ultimately they didn't have the hedge of protection and they weren't applying true wisdom. All right. True knowledge. So the only way to be stable is to have that true foundation. All right. And it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and this wisdom. Okay, it says, "And the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure." And that's what, again, majority of people lack in this world is the fear of the Lord. All right. When it comes down to it, and the elder from LA did a beautiful lesson. All right, that's going to be our true test of character. All right, when you get down to it, when that mark is implemented, okay, when that charagma is made mandatory, the R to the fid, all right, the R to the F to the I to the D, C hip, when that's made mandatory, it's going to truly test, where your character lies. All right. And a lot of these people, when their so-called gold and silver becomes useless because they don't transfer it over, where they're not able to pay for their housing, the passports won't matter because they need to take that C hip. Then we'll see where the true test of character comes in, and if they're willing to lose it all. All right. But the true men of the Lord, the elect, they're not gonna hold on to anything, materialistic All right. Anything other than this wisdom. All right. Because everything in this world is about to be burnt away. Okay. Which brings me to Amos. All right. The prophecy. What does it say? It says, and that's why, well, real quick, before I get Amos, I'll jump over here to Isaiah. That's why we need to seek the Lord. All right. And you know, there's a spirit because, you know, the apostles and elders on down. All right. The men of the Lord are pushing this word at an all-time high. Okay. And we can see, you know, the atmosphere. All right. We can see how Esau, he's trying to come down with more and more, you know, censorship on the word. Okay. And, you know, there's laws being made, drafted up as we speak, being voted on, so-called, to, you know, make task force out here. All right. And they call it, you know, extremism. Okay. You know, whatever term they want to, you know, label it. They're making it so it's going to be harder and harder to talk about truth. All right. They also call it misinfo. Okay. Whatever Esau wants to label it, it's all a lie. All right. The truth is the truth, and Esau wants to do away with it. But ultimately, what does that go into? That goes into prophecy. Okay. Because what people do not understand is Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, he is in charge of everything. All right. But it says, behold, Salak, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. And that's the point. Okay. Seek the Lord while he may be found. And you know, hey, this word is going out at an all-time high. All right. The scriptures are still there. The breakdowns. All right. You know, the men of the Lord are still there to, if you need to ask questions. All right. Because, hey, this is the last time to get it. All right. Because when that day comes, this word has to be in us. All right. We have to be able to move because, hey, we might not have a Bible on us. All right. We might not be able to pull our phone out and get the quick breakdown. All right. We have to understand these prophecies. We have to understand wisdom, you know, to the best of our abilities. All right. And wherever we lack, that's where we have Yahweh Shai. All right. So let me get to Amos 8 and 11. And this is the prophecy. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay. And that's what the Lord's going to do, whether he does it via Esau. All right. Or, you know, however he does it. Okay. You know, make Esau send out an algorithm, make Esau make a task force. All right. He can, however he does it. All right. This prophecy must come to pass. So the wisdom, the knowledge, all right, it's not going to be going out, and it's not going to be readily available like it is now. All right. It's going to be so precious. And that's why, you know, the scriptures, again, liken it unto, you know, worth more than rubies, worth more than gold, because in that day, that truly is what's going to be the determining factor. All right. Is if you get out, it's the strength of our salvation. Okay. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. All right. And, you know, this reminds me of Isaiah. I believe it's the 30th chapter. Okay. Because, you know, these people are going to be wanting to look for the truth, and Esau ain't going to have the answers. All right. Esau, he's going to have his system that he's pushing. All right. And our people, the majority of our people are going to believe in him. But, hey, the plagues are coming. The scriptures say the plagues are not slack. All right. He's going to bring plagues to Egypt just like before. And this is, you know, spiritual Egypt here in America. All right. Hey, the pestilence is going to ramp up. All right. Judgment is going to ramp up. So all these people are going to want to know and have some type of comfort. But the only comfort is going to come through what? The true knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And I'll end off on this. Okay? Actually, I got two more scriptures. Let me get this first in Matthew. Okay? Because now is an important time. All right? Now, more than ever, all right, we need to be seeking this word. Matthew 6 and 19, and, you know, practicing applying it. All right. It says 6 and 19 select, It says, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and dust, it's like moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right? Why is that? Why, are you wicked for storing up treasures? No. But that shouldn't be your main priority. All right? Brothers do store, they have a little silver, they have a little gold, they might have cash on hand. All right, they might go into the stocks a little bit. However you can, to make a buck, hey, so be it. All right? Hey, Jake's a hustler. All right? But is that our main focus? No. Okay? It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right? And we have to understand that. Whatever we store here, it's all temporary. All right? Brothers have houses, brothers have cars, you have any type of, investments. This is all temporary. All right? And Esau, the main thief, he's going to come in and take it. All right? When he implements his system, you've seen what their motto is. All right? You will own nothing, but you will be happy. All right? And when he truly tries to implement his system, he's going to take it. But let him have it, because it's temporary. It don't mean anything. All right? It's all going to be destroyed anyways. The scriptures say the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So even everything in this plane, all right, and I'm talking about here in America, is going to be melted, burnt to a crisp. All right? So why try and store up anything here? It doesn't matter. But what is that true treasure that we're supposed to be storing up? This wisdom. All right? This knowledge and wisdom. Okay? Building your character, building your faith, and building your wisdom for the times to come. Because that's what the Lord is going to let you bank on when all hell's going to break loose. That's what we're going to need. All right? And like I said, I'll end off on this last one. This is Proverbs 11:4, and it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Straight to the point. All right? Any type of riches are not going to profit when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai begins to, turning up the heat in this place. All right? But what does righteousness? All right? And how do you understand righteousness? By getting true knowledge and wisdom, and by applying the knowledge, which is wisdom. All right? Hey, Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, and Abba Baba.